Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today, we're going to do, this is part 2 of exploring the KPS DCM8000BT true RMS clamp meter. Well, I'm going to go over some features today on this meter, and I'm going to carry out the tests of every, I'm going to try to do every single test, a test on every single feature that they have on here. I'm going to call out the specs of this meter, and we'll see how well it does, even down to the weight of the meter. Just see if it's accurate or not, okay? So I'm going to just call these out right quickly, and we'll go from there. All right, it's as you see, it's a true RMS clamp meter. It has a 6,000 count display. It has auto power off. It has a backlight. It has a hold feature. It has a HFR, which stands for high frequency rejection. And what that does is it's like a filter that get the noise. If you're doing any tests, to get the noise, or should I say, remove unwanted noise from electronic circuit. They also have low Z. They have a diode and continuity test feature, auto ranging, min-max, 0. They have an inrush. They have a non-contact voltage detection, wireless connectivity. They have data logging up to 4,000 points. That's with the KPS link, Bluetooth link. The jaw size up here is 37 millimeters. The dimensions of the meter, width and height, is 62 by 240 by 41 millimeters. They also have a work light, a torch, and the weight of this meter without the batteries would be 430 grams. It takes 2 AA batteries to power this meter up. It has a safety rating of Cat 4, 600 volt, Cat 3, 1000 volts. And it also have some of the features. It has DC voltage, millivolt measurements up to 600 up to 600.0 millivolts. DC voltage maximum is 1000 volts. AC voltage maximum measurement is 1000 volts. DC current is 600.0 amps. AC current is 600.0 amps. And when you're using the flex adapter here, you can measure up to 3,000 amps. Frequency is 10 kilohertz. Resistance 600.0 kilo ohms. Diode, it's diode test. It sends out 1.5 volts. Continuity has a feature on it, and capacitance, it measures up to 1,000 microfarads. So it's a pretty good meter. And I was when I saw this meter on YouTube a few times and advertisements, and I was curious about it. And so I got my hands on one, and so far it hasn't let me down. This meter here, it feels real. It feels real solid. It weighs. It's nothing cheap about it. I can tell you that. It's real solid, and we'll see if it's going to do everything that it says it's going to do. So I don't want to stay here and keep talking, but I'm gonna ask you guys if you leave a comment if you choose to. Better yet, instead of leaving a comment, just well, you can leave a comment, but leave the city, the city, state, or country that you're watching from. Just send a hello. I'll reply back, and just let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to know how far my videos go out. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let me turn the scale on. I want to see if it weighs 430 grams like it says. Now, that's without the batteries. They have batteries in here already, so it may weigh a little bit more. I don't want to go through taking, for lack of time, I don't want to take all the batteries out. Okay. What is it saying? 441 grams. Okay. That's probably about right because they have 2 AA batteries. It's probably, I'm almost sure that's where, but so I'm going to give that to them. It's accurate about that. About the weight. Let's do some more testing with it. And just for guys, just to let you know that this is, like I said, this is part 2, and I'm just highlighting the features of this multimeter, this clamp meter, and there will be more videos, comparison videos. That's going to be part 3. I want to compare this against the Hioki 4375-50 Bluetooth clamp meter, and just see how well it does. I'm not saying that this meter here will beat the Hioki or the Hioki will beat it. I just want to see if this meter could win a place among my best clamp meters. I keep saying multimeter. Among my favorite 3 clamp meters. I want to see if this can earn a spot up there. Okay, so let's get some testing going. Let me see. I have let me get these leads here. I want to put this on here. I got these short leads here because I want to do some testing with, I like using a shorter lead when I'm testing components instead of having all the longer leads. Let me get all these right here and see how well it does. Okay. Okay, that's a few. Let me get one more resistor. Okay. All right. Let me turn it on. There's a feature on here, guys, that I really like. It tells you about the battery, how much voltage that you have left in your batteries. Watch this. Let me turn it off. Now, there's something also that, now you watch. It's going to say full or, see, it's half full. I don't know if you saw it or not, so let me, see where I say half? Because the battery is kind of, it is low. So I like that feature. I like that feature. It gives you that warning because you don't want to get stuck out thinking you have a full battery, or you may forget to check your battery, and you go and do some important measuring, and you get stuck out. So let me try to do these tests right here. Right here, I do have a 560 microfarad capacitor. Excuse me. I have a 1500 microfarad capacitor. I have a 68 microfarad capacitor, and I have another 1500 microfarad capacitor. I have a 70,000 ohm resistor, and I want to see how well it measures that. And I also want to do a little voltage testing to see just how quick that it measures the voltage. Okay, so let me get these components out of the way, and then we'll do a little voltage testing. I have to use my power supply for my DC and use my use the mains here for the no, I may use my Variac, but either or, we're gonna do some AC voltage testing. So let's start out with the least. Can you guys see that? Yeah. All right, this is the one for 68 microfarads. And after this, I want to show you guys about the Bluetooth they have. So let me get the capacitor. What I don't like right now is, I can tell you, turning this dial is kind of hard. It's not as easy as I felt on some of the other meters. It's kind of rough. So, you know, I don't like that. All right, here we go. All right, this is 68 microfarads. All right, good. It's saying 66.2. Good. All right, 560. So it measured up to 200. Oh, there we go. 514. Or 15 microfarads. Okay. Now, you know, I want to see just how accurate it is. So let me do this again. When I'm doing capacitors, I want to measure it up against to see how accurate it is. I want to see if it compares to a capacitor tester. Okay? Matchtech. And we'll see just how well it does against this tester. All right, so let's try again with this. I believe it said this was 66. So I'm gonna try with this it was 66. It said for this 68. So it's saying 63, but let me change the frequency. Most time 100 will put me right. 100 will put me right there. Nope, didn't. $64, so 65.9. So that will be it. That's at 100 hertz. Yeah, 100 hertz. So it's spot on with that. I mean, not spot on, but it's within spec. Let's do the 560 and just see how well it does with that one, with this one. So, and see is what it says. This one says okay, put that on hold. All right, let's see how well it does. This does. Remember, it measures up to 1,000 volts. I mean, 1,000 microfarads. It's saying 512 microfarads. So let me see. That seemed to be closer. Okay. I had the wrong one. Hold on. It was 512. $490 and $495. So $43. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it froze up on me, but At 100, it's saying 497. But it's still lower than this one. So we're going to give it to, give that one to the KPS. All right, let's try this 1,000. No, this is 1,500. This one is 1,500 also. So guys, I apologize if I'm going in and out of the camera view. Staying over. Okay, remember it won't measure. Maximum was 1,000 microfarads, so it's not going. It's not measuring that one. But since we're here, let me just see if this Match Tech would measure it. Okay. Yep, it'd be 1,013.44. So it did measure it, but so it was over. Now, what else I want to do? I want to show you guys about the Bluetooth connectivity. Then I'll show you guys. Then while I'm doing that, I'll just hook some power up to it, just to let you know. Let me turn this around this way so I can put some power to it. Okay. Okay, and how you connect with your with the Bluetooth on here? You got to go to the Play Store or the App Store on your. This is the iPad. I go to my App Store, and I download the KPS app. They have 3 of them here. I'm gonna show you all 3 of them, but only 2 of them seem to be working. So these are the 3. This is the one I'm going to use right here, the KPS link, and that's how that looks. I just have to connect it to this, and I'll show you. But that's the one, how that looks. And there's a KPS Connect, which is this one that doesn't work for some reason. Now, it's supposed to find its meter, but I'm going to show you that it doesn't in a minute. After, let me just show you, that's to make it bigger. But let me just show you, and the next one there would be KPS, that one. So they have all, I guess you can go there and get saved recordings, like they say, save recordings, promotions, certificates, and QR code scanning. So I'm going to show you about this KPS Connect. To show you that it's not for something where it hadn't been working. It may work tonight. So I'm going to, let me make it. All right, so I'm going to start this. I'm going to hit the link and start the scanning. Now, it's acting like it says scanning for it. Now, it says keep telling me, no device found, please turn on Bluetooth. And the Bluetooth is on. And put the meter close to the device. I can't get no closer than what I am right now, so I'm going to start scanning again. That is not working. So we get out of this one and get back to the link. All right, so that's how I look. Now, what puzzled me, I looked inside of the user manual, and some of you guys may have heard of this company before, RS Pro. I don't know if RS Pro is part of that group that this KPS is affiliated with. But this one comes up on this one, the KPS link, and it says RS Pro, and that would be this meter. That all the recording data, it goes under RS Pro unless you want to name it something else. But let me just show you what this is up here. It just show you about the instrument, which would be that's right here in the recording list. If you had a list of things already saved, and if you also had settings, and that'll bring me to my settings on my tablet. Over here, they show you if you have like start to record, download, data log, screen sharing. Let me see if I want to start the recording. There we go. I can enter whatever I want to enter and start the recording, but I'm gonna cancel that. Data logging, same thing. If I want to cancel that one. If I want to restart the data logging, share screen. If I want to send it somewhere, let somebody else view it with me, I guess, and hide the chart. I don't want to hide the chart, so where I'm at, show line chart, rename it and disconnect. So I don't want to disconnect. I'm gonna go there. So, and when I press the up here in the corner, nothing happened. So what I'm going to do is just show you that's the meter there, and I already have it on automatically connection. So once I turn this, I click onto the app, it automatically connects to the meter. So let me just get back some, and I'm going to put some power into it, and I'm gonna put it in my variac because I want to be able to control the voltage to let you guys see how it looks on the screen. So let me get this out of here. Okay. Let me just turn this way. And sorry guys about the camera moving, but I have to get over here so you guys can see. And let me just bring this a little bit closer. Let you guys take a look at that. Okay. So. All right, here we go. You see the screen? I have it on slow, so let me see. There's one you can speed it up here. So let me see. I think this is it. The settings. All right. So I had it on low. So I'm gonna go fast and see just to show you guys that. Okay. And it reacts to what's on the meter quickly too. You see the voltage 30.1, 30.1. I'm gonna see how fast. There you go. 48.1. That's pretty fast. So 47.9. I think it's working well, very well. See how it's keeping up the two. It's doing a real good job. Yeah, I think it's doing a very good job. And That's to the max where my variac goes up to 151.2, and I think that's really good. So let me turn it off for a minute and see how it drops. Okay, there we go. I think it's doing a pretty good job. All right. So now let me take this out of here. That was 8C voltage, and let's see how well it works with DC voltage. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. DC. All right, so saying 1 point, here we go. 10.76, there you go. It's reacting to it really well. Okay, 14.8, 14.8 is very accurate too. And I always know if you have a meter that cannot that's inaccurate when you measuring DC voltage, yeah, you need to get it checked or calibrated. But 19 point, this says 3, so it's a point off. 0.1 off, okay. Okay, it seems to do the highest. But I mean, this power supply could be off for all I know, but it's still not. There we go. 2029. That's the highest it goes. 30.1, 30.2. That's still within spec, guys. I think it passed that test also. All right. So let me just take this off of here. Now, something else. It has they had a voltage, non-contact voltage detection. Let me just show you. Step back some so I can show you that. I think if I'm doing it right. I mean, where did I put it at? I don't think I'm doing it right, fellas. I know, but they do have a. Hold on a minute. One, two. Saying it's low. disconnect from here. There we go. There we go. I had to turn the sensitivity up. You see where I say high? I had it on low. But anyway, that's it. Okay, it works. It was just operator's error, my fault. But anyway, and that's what it reads. I had it on low. I had to figure out how to turn it up on high. Guys, so let me make sure I don't want to forget anything. They I was just trying to mess around and see something. But anyway, guys, this is a good meter. So far, it's been holding up. I like everything about it, but I do want to do some comparisons with it. Just stay tuned, fellas. I do know that. I will be comparing this meter. It'll be part 3, so be looking out for that. I hope you guys don't get bored with it. This is a very nice meter. So far, it's been, like I said, it's been holding up. It's you can see it's a quality meter. KPS. And I'm going to leave a description in at the bottom of the screen. If you guys are interested in probably getting one of these, I guess where you can find one on at Amazon, but I'll give you the information if you're looking for one of these meters. But it is a very good meter. Very good meter. So I'll leave all the information you need for it if you were interested in this meter. I don't make sure I did everything and don't want to leave anything out. All right, so and another thing, it comes with a bag. Let me show you the bag it comes with. That's what I was looking for. The test leads pretty nice. All right, get back up. The test leads are nice, and these are the test leads. They're really nice, and comes with 2 AA batteries. Well, you know it's not the real good kind, but the bag itself is really nice. It's not none of those old cheap bags that's like in the market that's out there today. This is a very nice bag. It's almost like that Cadora type material, but it's very nice. Not the cheaper ones that you find in the market that they shiny patent leather. No, this is a real nice bag. So that's what all comes with this meter. If you guys were interested in it, so stay tuned, fellas. There will be other videos coming. Don't forget to leave in the comments where you're watching the channel from. And until next time, they're going to be part 3. This is part 2. And the title of this one is Exploring the KPS DCM8000BT. Guys, I'm out. You take care. I'll see you in the next video.